live on EA TV. We're going to have to deal with a rainy day here in the English Midlands. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And you can really sense the anticipation in the crowd ahead of kickoff with their respective league seasons about to get underway. It's Leicester City facing Sheffield Wednesday.
Well, there'll always be nerves on the opening day of the season, but the campaign as a whole.
This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
And here's the lineup for Sheffield Wednesday.
Well, they're using the same shape, so this comes down to who plays it better and who gets better support to their front striker. It should be a good tactical battle.
Well, it's the hope of any player to make a bright start with their new club, and today is no exception.
Well, it's certainly given them some quality in those wide areas. He's a good runner with the ball, he can deliver good crosses, and he has a real change of pace. So I'm looking forward to his performance today.
Walker failed to hold it. Oh, not great defending. He's in here. Oh, masterful. And that will be a penalty. Well, based on his actions, the referee has decided it will be a yellow card for the goalkeeper. This to open the scoring here. And he's steered it wide of the post.
Well, he's just overdone it. That's a really poor penalty.
Skip. Walker. He has teammates around him. Really good ball there. Big opportunity. And just like that, the break has stopped. Really top quality defending. McNeil. Right, I believe someone has scored in the Coventry City game. Alex, what can you tell us?
Yeah, it's a goal for Coventry City. It was a low-driven cross, and he was never going to miss from there. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 31 minutes on the clock.
Oh, hang on, Alex. Big chance here. Oh, a challenge of the highest order.
Well defended. That looked really dangerous, didn't it?
Counter-attacking possibilities. The scoreline standing at 1-0. Salava. Svante Ingerson. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Marvellous Nakamba. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. On to McNeil. Oh, good idea. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. And so we've reached the halfway mark. So here we go, an exciting... Into the second half then, Leicester with the advantage, but certainly no room for complacency. Ramsey. Walker now. And the cross into the middle. Keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Well, Manchester City had long ago identified their target, and now they've got their man.
Well, at around £40 million, I think that's good value. Because if he does produce his best form, then they've signed a really good player. One that will certainly improve their team.
Opportunity! Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, that is a brilliant strike. Just look at the connection he makes. That's how to hit a ball. It's a magnificent goal.
Sima. And Leicester could be onto something here. Christiansen. Passed into the penalty area. Could be more trouble. And problem solved for now. Chalobah. Iorfa has the ball. Nathaniel Chalobah here. With Nakamba. Low. Can they deliver here? Decent pass. Well, he didn't miss by very much at all. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Marvellous Nakamba. And it's with Ingerson. What to like about that pass? Carabao Cup excitement to look forward to live here on EA TV. It's Leicester City taking on Hull City.
Well, it's great to have a break from the league for the players and the fans. Everybody loves this competition, and so do I. It should be a good game.
15 minutes left for play. And fed forwards. Can he put it away? Still good finish. And he's made it a place for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day. Sima. Can they level it here? Pascal Gross. Credit to them for winning back possession.
Well, that was excellent defending. Just made it very difficult for them.
Chalobah. Cooper. Nathaniel Chalobah here. And managing the game here. Brilliant pass. He's in here. And somehow he's kept it out.
Yeah, he looked so imposing there, didn't he? Great save.
Well, they've decided to make a change. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Well, there goes the final whistle, and really annoying for Leicester and their fans. Not at their best, and 3 points dropped.
just grab a minute of your time for a few questions? That'll be all.
Well, conditions really couldn't be any better here tonight. A very warm welcome to you on this fine evening. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the ever-knowledgeable Stuart Robson. And everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match. It's Hull City and they face Leicester City.
Players and fans love a cup competition, and although we're a long way away from the final, both teams will be looking to book their place in the next round in the hope of a good run in this tournament.
We're underway. Let's see what this one brings. Here's the Hull City team sheet.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
Here's how Leicester City line up.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, but with three of the midfield players giving close support to the centre forward.
Hang on, goal here maybe. Oh dear, a great chance to score.
Yeah, that was the opening, just didn't take it.
Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. One to latch onto here. And that's nicely won to see off the threat. Could go in front here. And it's in! It's no longer goalless. There's the opener. 1-0 then as we get started again. Mavididi. Harry Winks. Joe Aribo. Now with Maenda. And able to come away with the ball. He looks the right ball. Still a chance off the keeper. Winks. Chance to score. And they scored. Second best no longer. It's level again.
Well, let's have another look. It's a wonderful bit of interplay to start the move off. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Giles. And on to Slater. Semir J. Lundstrom. Crooks. Dow. Ajay. Drammy. John Lundstrom. Matt Crooks. Ryan Giles. Lundstrom. Crooks. And on to Slater. Giles. Pass was read and the ball has changed hands. They might get caught on the break here. They've lost it. A promising break fades away. Kieran Dow. Harry Winks. Nicely played through. And that is a top quality save. Into the box it goes. But they could still do something here. And that is a terrific save. That's going to be all for the... And the second half kicks off with 45 more minutes ahead of us. Lundstrom. Semir J. Drammy. John Lundstrom. Now with Slater. Played in with that. And they went too soon. It's offside. Here comes a change. Lascelles. Steffi Mavididi. Transfer everybody's been talking about has now been confirmed, so the will they or won't they discussions can now end.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move and he can continue to develop his career.
Now, here they go. played, but a good bit of defending to cut it out. And he's certainly had a decent game so far, or maybe better than that. I think it's fair to say he hasn't disappointed.
Oh, he's kept it out. Yeah, he looked so imposing there, didn't he? Great save.
And it's pinched, read his mind there. Chowdhury. Joe Aribo. Yeah, surely. A goal that gives them the advantage.
Well, let's take another look. It's a really well-timed pass to break the offside line, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So it's 2-1 as the ball gets rolling again. Remember to check back in with EA TV soon with more Championship coming up as Hull face Oxford United. Fingers crossed for an exciting contest there. That's a good pass. Well, here we go. Time for the transition. And on they go. It's to equalise. In doubt, but for how long? And that really had to be a wonderful chance.
Well, that goes down as a bad miss, no doubt about that.
Making a change here. Mayenda. That's how to play it through. Played in, and this could be. And there it is. They lead by 2 now, and they can breathe that little bit more easily.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And away we go again at 3-1 now. Regan Slater. Giles. Now with Slater. Crossing. And that's it. The final whistle that has the visiting supporters jumping for joy. They're going through. Well, hello to you and welcome to another exciting game brought to you by EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray and it's a pleasure to be joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box. And we have championship action on the way. What are we going to get from this one?
Leicester were poor on match day one. They were lethargic in possession and didn't press the ball well enough. However, I think they're a good side and should bounce back today.
This is the Preston North End team.
Well, it looks as though they're lining up fairly defensively with a back five. But I think the wing-backs will have licence to get forward at every opportunity. And also watch out for one of the central midfield players going to join the front two.
Here's how Leicester City line up.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be three players in behind the main centre-forward. And those three are key to this team's creativity.
Skip. Kroos. Okoli. Walker. Caleb Okoli. Walker. Oliver Skip. Ball one, well read. Now, this could be interesting from there. And that is how to take a free kick. One to watch again and again.
Well, let's have another look, because that's a wonderful goal from that far out. But should the goalkeeper be beaten from that distance? I don't think so. Mind you, take nothing away from the strike. That was excellent.
So it's 1-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Whiteman. Now with Valentin. Valentin. Whiteman. Now with Valentin. Really good pass. A promising looking attack, but it's come to nothing.
Well, that was excellent defending. Just made it very difficult for them.
And a way through. again at 1-1. Seema. Skip. Stalking the penalty area, waiting for the moment. Okay, it's time to cross to Alex Scott now because there's been a goal elsewhere.
It's a goal for Watford. It's now 1-0 with 31 minutes on the clock.
Fantastic, Alex. Thank you. Promising looking ball. What can they do from here? Genuine chance. Denied at close quarters.
Yeah, that's goalkeeping at its very best. So quick to react there.
And the ball comes in. Oh, superb reflexes. That looked like it might trouble the keeper, but they'll have to settle for a corner. It's nicely stopped and held by the keeper. Oh, could be a chance here. That's one. What's next? Oh, he tried to power it in. That's flown wide. Absolutely flown. Seema. Oh, that's been won really smartly. That wasn't a good tackle, and we could see a card shown. That's not a bad-looking ball. And it's pinched Reddy's mind there. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end. And away we go. It's Leicester to get the first half going. And that is how to take a free kick. One to watch again and again. They found a way through and played in now. With the keeper nowhere to be seen, they've been punished. Shocking defending. Genuine chance. Denied at close quarters.
Yeah, that's goalkeeping at its very best. So quick to...
And the ball comes in. Oh, superb reflexes. That looked like it might trouble the keeper, but they'll have to settle. Pass one. What's next? Oh, he tried to power it in. That's flown wide, absolutely flown. Oh, that's been won really smartly. That was... We're back in business. One half down, one to go. Whiteman. And on to Story. Well, you can put the speculation to bed now because Arsenal have got the signing over the line. A good move?
Well, that's about £55 million. I would say it's a good deal for everyone, particularly the player, who can now show what a great talent he really is.
Here it comes. Not there, first to react, but has headed it wide. It's still going here. Maybe not the best idea to go for the blast. Accuracy sacrificed for power. Well, he's asked plenty of questions of the back line. Certainly been difficult to contain.
Well, they weren't at their best, but with that equaliser, you can see why he's so important to this team. Hopefully they can get more of the ball to him in the second half, so he can show us his ability.
Perfectly. Oh, he's kept that out nicely. The sub about to come on. And the corner is fired in. The counter looks on here. Options available. They have to get back at pace. Danger averted. Nicely done.
Yeah, that's superb reading of the game.
Could be something on. Now he's in. And it's in to put them in front. So that makes it 2-1, and away we go again. Just a reminder that we have more championship coverage coming up for you here on EATV as Preston face Ipswich Town. We'll have all the action live for you on that one.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Not long left, and here they come. And the promise of something happening is over.
Well, this game is far from over. They'll probably get one more big chance before the end. The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to that noise.
And the defence has done its job to stop any trouble brewing. OK, it's time to cross to Alex Scott now because there's been a goal elsewhere.
Yep, it's a goal for QPR. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 85 minutes played.
Fantastic, Alex, thank you. Far too close, that's just catching practice. Oh, that's really well cut out. Could be setting something now. And it's all over, with the Leicester fans able to celebrate the win and the 3 points.
I have to say,
So away we go then.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Sue Smith. And we're on the cusp of bringing you live action from one of the most exciting leagues in Europe, the Championship. It's Charlton Athletic versus Leicester City.
Well, it's not been quite the perfect start for the visitors. They'll have wanted more, but of course it could have been worse. They need to make sure that they don't slip up again today, and it's key that they're organised in and out of possession. Let's see if they can get the result that they want.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
It certainly looks like a 5-3-2 out of possession, but a 3-5-2 when they're in possession. They will look to stay compact when they don't have the ball, and the distance between the units, I'm sure, will be small. Need to be clinical, though, when they do go forward.
So the ball is rolling, the first half of this game underway. Not a poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw in to come. Burke. Well, Leicester City prevailed last time out against Preston. How do you see this one going from their point of view?
Yeah, it was a test, but they'll be pleased with the 2-1 away from home. I think it could be a similar result today. They look well organised, they're a threat going forward, and if they do that again, they should have no problem.
Can they forge ahead? Not cleared away properly. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
As the replay shows, the goalkeeper does everything he can. He's a bit unfortunate it goes in, but question marks have to be asked of his defence. They could have certainly helped him out.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Oliver Skip. Pascal Gross. Christiansen. The Foxes moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes.
Well, here's the replay, and the keeper will be so frustrated he couldn't keep that out. He manages to get something on it, but just not enough to prevent the goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Nibs. Now with Clark. Giving it a real go in the wide area. Such an ambitious run. Getting in there to intercept. Chambers. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Carey. Sonny Carey. Dykes. Can he get them in front? And defending as a unit.
Yeah, it was good work right off the ball to win it back, wasn't it?
Sima. Encouraging move from Leicester. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Chambers. Now with Carey. Nibs. On to Kelman. Lyndon Dykes. Can they set up a chance? So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point.
He's been the standout, the difference between the two teams. And at times he's been unplayable. The goals were clinical and he just looked hungry for more.
Into the second half then. Leicester with the advantage, but certainly no room for complacency. Pascal Gross. A promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Dykes. Now with Gillespie. Carey. Waited well. Needs composure. And that's really well read.
Oh, it's really good awareness there, wasn't it?
Will it happen for them? Oh, big moment! And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, here we can see it again. And he does so well to skip past his marker. That's what opens up the opportunity. And then cool as you like in the finish.
So on with the action. And 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Sonny Carey. Lyndon Dykes. On to Clark. Nicely cut out. Walker. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Yeah, it's a good transfer, isn't it?
Oh, hang on, Sue, they're in. Oh, goalkeeping heroics.
Oh, talk about reactions. How good were his then? It's such close range. That's a brilliant save.
Well, they're not out of the woods. Well, threat over for now. Chambers. Burke. Nibs. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Just looking ahead to another game coming up for you from the Championship, live on EA TV. It's Charlton Athletic facing Queen's Park Rangers. Nibs. Dykes. That's a good pass. Trying his luck. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Threads it nicely. In position. And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue. So the match has restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. Harvey Nibs. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Not giving it away.
Yeah, smart play there to hold it off.
And that will be that. The referee says enough is enough. It's a win for Leicester City today. I wonder what your thoughts were as regards the performance.
Well, it was a good win today. They played some really nice stuff. Just felt they needed that. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me here on the gantry, ready to provide all the tactical observations, is the former England international Sue Smith. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Carabao Cup. It's Ipswich Town against Leicester City. Yeah, no league action today. It's all about focus on progressing in the Cup, and it's still a way to go till the final, but that has to be their aim this season. Should be a good game to watch.
So the ball is rolling. The first half of this game underway. This is the lineup for the home team.
It's a 4-5-1, or you could say a 4-2-3-1. This does offer plenty of threat going forward with the three behind the central striker. We may see the wide midfielders cut in and the fullbacks push on while the defence is...
Oh, this is promising soon! Offside the decision. Did well to clear it away. Matusiwa. Now with Furlong. Wes Burns. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? And possibilities inside the box. Back for the head! And turning the ball away. Goalkeeping excellence there. Aribo. Wonderfully weighted pass. Real chance. Surely can't miss. And it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Akpom. Now with Neil. But he drifted into an offside position.
Yeah, he did. He's delayed, and you can only hold your run for so long. That's why the flag's gone up.
Mehmeti. On to Taylor. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
That was top draw, wasn't it?
Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. And he's through here. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Could be threatening. And wide of a mark in the end.
Maybe just needed a bit more composure in front of goal to finish off the chance.
Dan Neil. Exploiting the wide area. They might be through here. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. Winks. Aluko. Aribo. Promising for them. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. And with that, the first half draws. Into the second half then. Leicester with the advantage, but certainly no room for complacency. Pass. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Feeding it through. Oh, still up for grabs. Oh, it's in. And it goes down as an own goal by the keeper.
Here we can watch it again, and it's really unlucky. Will definitely go down as an own goal. There's not much the keeper can do here.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Aluko. Winks now. Oh, moving it nicely. snuffing out the danger. Counter-attacking chance. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, there's been so much money spent over the past few years. When you look at this...
Look at this! And denied by the keeper. Impressive. And stopping the danger.
Right choice that. Allows them to reset. Gives them time to read.
And they could eat into the lead. Superb stop. Here it is now. A substitute. And deciding to go short with this one. Not putting so much effort into winning back possession. Life is never dull in the Championship. Live action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Ipswich Town taking on Derby County.
Yeah, can't wait for that one. Should be a good game, that.
Oh, he's through here. Trying to chip it. Oh, football finesse at its very best. You can't argue with that finish.
Look at this lovely ball threaded through. Really good vision to set it up. And then the finish is just a bit of class. He knows exactly what he wants to do and then executes it to perfection. It's a brilliant goal.
Ramsey has it. Tom Kearney. And getting across to stop it. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Trying to pick out a teammate. Could be more trouble. And quite simply wide of the target. He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. Furlong. Akpom. There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1. Untidy on the ball. Plenty of support here. Trying to connect. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
Well, you can tell the crowd sense something here. It's getting late, but they're really pushing the team on now.
It's a good-looking ball. There's the final whistle, and the visitors move on.
Yeah, it was a hard-fought win. Not much between the two sides.
Hello, our action comes to you from the English Midlands, from the King Power Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me today on the commentary gantry is Sue Smith. And what we have for you is live action from the Championship. It's Leicester City, and they take on Birmingham City.
Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game, so hopefully it's a fast-paced, entertaining match.
And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. This is how it looks for the home side.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. This can be quite an attacking lineup with the three progressive players behind the lone striker. But you've still got that defensive protection with the two midfielders holding.
Here's the lineup for Birmingham City.
Well, it looks like a 4-2-3-1 when they're in possession. May go to a 4-5-1 when defending. You think the double pivot in midfield, they're key to protect the back line, but they also need to get forward to support the press. There's going to be plenty of threat from the wide midfielders too, I'm sure.
Oh, Sue, look at this! Terrific block. Free kick is what's been given. Delivered into the box. Not away completely. Can they jump in front? Well, that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. And over comes the corner. Ready to break, perhaps? Well, they have to pay attention. Fine block. And the nick there, corner. Over it comes. Same pair of hands, did his job. Fights Young Hall. Solis. Keep it moving. Fights Young Hall. Real chance. Well, still a threat. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence. Walker. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Leicester being afforded too much space here. Opportunity to level it. Instinctive save. Fantastic reflexes.
Well, he was under real pressure there, but his reactions were absolutely brilliant.
And a goal to level this contest. All even. So underway again following the goal that made things level. Osman. Pike. Marvin Dux. Phil Neumann. Solis. Moving the ball nicely.
Yeah, you can see they're just waiting for an opening.
And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. The referee's whistle, the first half story. So even Steven going into the second half of this one. Fujimoto. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Osman. Marvin Dux. Oh, that's how to defend. He has teammates around him. Well, they could break at pace. He's in here. And oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. Now with Laird. Tanya Fujimoto. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, yeah, there's certainly been a lot of focus on him.
It's opening up soon. They've added to the lead. Much needed security. To alter things, here's the substitution. So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Not as accurate as it could have been.
Yeah, he's got to take care of the ball better there.
20 minutes remaining. Another live game in the Championship coming your way on EA TV. It's Leicester City taking on Oxford United.
Yeah, it should be a good game, that. The atmosphere's always great, isn't it?
Oh, big chance! It's come off the keeper. Well, there's an example of how to press high up.
Well, what a save that was. He's certainly playing his part, isn't he? Just have to make sure that they don't become too complacent now, though.
Well, on the back of that breathtaking piece of goalkeeping, can they keep the ball and create? And look at this! A goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing! Just can't stop them today! So underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over. Solis. And it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Osman. He's broken free. Well, the break looked promising, but the danger has been averted. Space to attack here for the Foxes. And the referee blows for full time. Leicester City are victorious. They get maximum points from this game. What did you make of it?
Well, that was an emphatic result, wasn't it? They looked so confident in attack. Every time they went forward, you thought they were going to score. I'm sure they'll be pleased with that.
Well, the focus is on one man during the build-up here. After a stunning hat-trick last time out, can he maintain that red-hot form today? A warm welcome to you, and thanks for joining us for another game live on EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray, and I'm joined by the ever-knowledgeable Stuart Robson. And we've got live Championship football coming up. It's Oxford United, and they face Leicester City.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
It's no surprise to see who we've focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that he'd play a really big part.
He's certainly the man to watch. In the last game, scored those 3 goals, but his general play was outstanding. He looked a threat whenever he got the ball, and I'm sure he's going to be the same threat today against this defence.
Here's how the home side lines up.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
Mind there. This is the visitors' team for today.
Well, they're playing the same shape.
What an opportunity this is! It's for the lead. And a great stop to turn the ball away. Able to skip past there. He knew what he was doing there. Gone out. Throw in to come. Lovely setup. Lovely defensive work.
Yeah, that's superb reading of the game.
The stadium is a family-friendly environment, and only soft drinks can be taken down to your seats. Thank you for your cooperation.
Turn them around. Well, what an opportunity that was.
Should be 1-0, really.
Well, in their last game, Leicester had the upper hand against Birmingham. What are we expecting from them today?
Well, they were so clinical in front of goal, weren't they? But what I liked was seeing how disappointed they were to concede that goal. Today, we'll follow a similar pattern, and I expect them to win by the odd goal.
Lovely ball, this could lead to something. A little careless there as the ball changes hands. A goal's been scored in one of the other games. Alex Scott has the news.
It's a goal for Southampton. It was a volley that was mishit. It totally fooled everyone, including the goalkeeper. It's now 1-0 with 29 minutes played.
Nice one, Alex, thank you. Pellick. Lee. Now with Brannigan. Strong and needed to be. Go ahead. And they've scored to take a lead that's more than warranted. Gross. Skip. And the referee's whistle brings the first. Back underway, 45 more minutes to come. La Cima. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed. Exciting times.
Well, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it? He'll add a lot of quality to his new club, and you'd expect him to have an impact straight away. Good player and fair value for him, I think.
Cameron Brannigan. Greg Lee.
Ben Davies. Just a reminder that we have more championship coverage coming up for you here on EA TV as Oxford face Bristol City. All the action live on that one. Good pass, good chance. This could be another goal, and it's one that tightens their grip on this game. So it's 2-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Chowdhury. Skip. Excellent progress, and it continues. Here we go! Still a problem. And a brilliant save.
Well, that's a top-quality save. Great anticipation.
Gross. And the momentum is lost.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
And he's through here. A terrific tackle. The chance has gone. Surely now. And that is a top-quality save. Now, this might be promising. They're in here. And further clear they go. There's surely no throwing this one away. Off we go once more at 3-0.
Hello, our action comes to you from the English Midlands, from the King Power Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner for this one is the former England international Sue Smith. And what we have on the menu is live action from the Carabao Cup. How do you see this one going?
Well, I think we'd all expect the hosts to win this. They are the better side, but the visitors will be well up for this. They're playing without any sort of pressure, and you just feel that if they start strong, frustrate the fans, you just never know.
It could be a fascinating head-to-head confrontation, this. And Leicester City get the proceedings underway. And the lineup for Leicester City. Jamal Lascelles plays alongside Yannick Vestergaard in central defence. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And they find a gap in the defence. Clears the danger.
Take no risk and just get it out of harm's way. Definitely.
He's in here. Great movement. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one. Curtis. Now with Marcande. Ryan Sturck. And Will Grigg on the ball. Ryan Sturck.
Can you please return to your vehicle immediately? Thank you.
Aribo. Leicester moving the ball with purpose. Real chance. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself. The ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Ryan Sturck. Naylor here. The threat could be there. And offside, unfortunately. And in the right position to read it.
Yeah, he was certainly on that in a flash, wasn't he?
And it's with Curtis. Suddenly they have possession. Oh, this looks useful. And defensive play to be applauded. Good idea. But the flag is raised. And that brings this move to an end.
Well, he's held on to the ball for far too long there. He's got to release that sooner.
Distributing it well. And danger averted. Well read. Aribo. And Reed with it. Might lead to a chance. Reed. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. And time is up as far as the first half is concerned here at the King Power Stadium. Well, he's bossing the game, Sue, and giving the defenders headaches.
Yeah, and I'm sure the keeper's sick of the sight of...
And away they go again into the second half. Ryan Stirk. Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. Winks. Now with Aribo. Nicely weighted pass. Oh, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Markande. Curtis. Well, here's some transfer news you'll want to hear all about. Carvajal has completed his move to Manchester City.
Yeah, the talk's been it's a fee of around 30 million, which I think's a bargain for a player of his quality. And I'm sure the fans will be pleased as well.
Oh, wait a minute! Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class! Fantastic technique!
Well, we can see it here again, and it's a really good ball over the top. The way to pass is spot on. And then once he's through, there was never any doubt, was there? Hits it hard and true, and the keeper just can't react in time.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Curtis. Well, more championship action for you to look forward to on EA TV. It's Leicester City up against Coventry City.
Yeah, and I can't wait for it. Should be a cracker, that.
Winks. Well, he's certainly not alone. Reed. Genuine chance. Oh, useful ball. Delivered into the box. It wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Dylan Markande. And it's a quality pass. Can he put it in?
Talk about reactions. How good were his then? It's such close range. That's a brilliant save.
And slipped through beautifully. A goal! An exceptional performance this. Oh, to the good now. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. And it's with Curtis. 10 minutes left for play. Tom Naylor. Now with Pierce. Can anyone stop him? Ryan Stirk. Can they set up a chance? Well, you're bound to be a bit cross with yourself when you're presented with that sort of opportunity.
Yeah, that's a huge chance from Begging. Got to be more clinical from that position. It's a simple save in the end.
And support available. The electronic board delivers. Might be a chance here. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. whistle. The home fans are jubilant. They are going through.
Well, they just looked in cruise control throughout. They dominated the game in all areas. They're certainly a team you wouldn't want to face in the next round.
No two ways.
Two teams are ready to go head-to-head in a match brimming with excitement. A warm welcome to you from the King Power Stadium in Leicester. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the ever-knowledgeable Stuart Robson. We've got coverage of Championship football for you today. What can we expect from the game then?
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Here's how Leicester City line up.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. The three advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
Well, this is mesmerising to watch. Such good possession. Nicely played through. And he's through here. And it's there! The opening goal on Derby Day. Jubilation in the away end. Well, nobody close. Time to go to work. Well, it looked promising, but only up to a point. Josh Eccles. Plenty of space to attack now. Lovely weighted pass. Brilliant played in. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Well, he's a player that many have been talking about. Will we be talking about him for the right reasons today, though?
Well, he's had a terrific start to the season, hasn't he? He's been so lethal in front of goal. And while there's still a long way to go, he's very much on target to break the scoring record. Don't be too surprised if he notches another couple here today.
All this patience produce an equaliser. And to the deflection. Corner now. Delivered into the box. He put his head to it, but not the right part of the head, it seems. It's a bad miss. Sakamoto. Grimes. Now with Rudoni. Josh Eccles. Well, after all this, you'd hope someone will get a chance. Josh Eccles. Moving the ball well here, looking to extend the lead.
Yeah, just waiting for the right moment here to penetrate.
Good job done to keep it. Oh, what a chance! Oh, heroic tackle! There's something on here, a chance to attack. Weighted beautifully. Here it is! It's offside. That's going to be that. Well read to gain possession. And there's the whistle, and that's going to be it. The whistle goes, and it's time for the second act. Walker. Now with Da Silva. The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed.
Hang on, it's a chance here.
Intercepted, great reading of the game. And it must be. And what a header!
That was last-ditch defending at its very best.
If they go now, there could be a break on. Pass played through perfectly. My word, that was close.
Well, what a move that was. Just didn't have the end product.
Well, he's made his mark on the game, proving particularly hard to play against. He's causing problems.
Well, he's got to be pleased with his first-half performance. He was certainly one of the better players on the pitch.
Good ball, decent-looking attack, this. It's in! Two to the good! That little bit of buffer. And it's just a matter of keeping concentration now. Goes on past the defender. That hasn't been decisively dealt with. Nicely played through. There it is! A lifeline in this game. And surely momentum is with them now. Incredible! So it's 2-1 as the ball gets rolling again. Remember to check back with the ATV soon with more championship action coming up as Leicester face West Bromwich Albion. That's one surely not to be missed. Positive play on the front foot. Good work, they've got it back. That's a wonderful pick out. What a chance here. And that's 2 for him today. A superb performance. They can't contain him. Pascal Gross. Sima. Gross. He's beaten his marker here. Well, he got all of that and a whole lot more, but he's missed the goal by a mile. Well, 2 substitutions being made here. Johan Vasquez. This will only frustrate them. Onto it, in on goal. Must finish. And 2 becomes 3 as he completes his hat-trick. A superb performance. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Well, that brings the match to a close. A frustrating day here for Leicester, far from at their best, and it's 3 points dropped.
It was the nature of the performance more than anything else. They never got out of second.
Is it all right if we just ask you a couple of questions? No further